Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video where I'm showing you some of the Dina Wakley 2022 release for January. So I'm playing on a single page in the craft journal. This video is a little bit faster than normal, but because I filmed it thinking I would use it as a reel on Instagram, so I do apologise about that. But you saw me show those 3 pens. There were 3 pens that one of my daughters gave to me, and the colours really were what inspired this page. So I'm starting off with Sky and Lime, and also I am using Ocean, just dimming 3 stripes of colour across the page, and with the Lime I'm just mixing in a bit of turquoise to make it more of a paler, a paler green, just to get some paint on the background to start off with. So then once that was dry, I used the Mosaic Cobblestone stencil with some white paint through it and added a little bit of stenciling onto the background. Then I did the thing where you just move the stencil a little bit and just went in with one of the other colours that I'd already used, just to push some of that stenciling back a little bit. Next I used the, I think it was the Mantras stencil, to add some text onto the page as well. So this is one of the older releases. Sorry about the dog barking. And I used the peacock colour. So I'm using all the same colours to just build up the background to start off with, so that there's not too much going on and it all works together. So then I'm just looking through this new pack of collage tissue paper. It's called, what's it called? I think it's called Painted Marks. It is called Painted Marks, just to have a look to see if there's anything in there that I could use, and I do come back to that in a bit. So next I'm using this face from the She Is Wise stamp set, and stamping that onto some plain collage tissue paper. So this is going to be the main focal point on the page to start off with. I'm going to use this face and then just alter it a little bit, just to change it up a bit. So I'm just sketching in with my pencil what I want to do, and then I'm using this pen from Jane Davenport, which is licensed to quill pen. It's one of my favourite pens, and when it's dry it's waterproof, so it doesn't budge, which is really good. So I've just given this girl some hair, and so just kind of thinking that, you know, sometimes when you've got these images of faces, that you can alter them and add different things to them, just change them up a bit. So I'm also using some of the ink from that licensed to quill pen and just adding some shadows and some shade onto that face and onto the hair as well. So because I decided I wasn't going to add any colour to the face, apart from possibly some pink cheeks, just adding a little bit of shading and shadow onto the face, and then some highlights using this white gel pen, that was enough for this image, because it was on that fairly colourful background, and I wanted to keep it quite simple. So then I'm using one of the text phrases from the She Is Wise stamp set. This is one of the new ones for this year. And I'm just cutting that up because I want it to kind of fit along the top of her head and sort of contour along, really. So I've cut that up a little bit. I'm going to be sticking that in place using some gel medium. Then I was just working out what I was going to do next, where I was going to add some more things, because I did feel that the page wasn't quite finished. I didn't know whether to write some text on it or what. So I went back to the text collage, no, the Painted Marks collage paper, sorry, and just cut some of those circles out and decided that I would add those on the page. So keeping to an odd number, and just popping some of those in place, again using gel medium to stick those down. And then once they're dry, I'm just going to do some little scribbly outlines using that same white Signo gel pen. And some dots too, because of course that's what I do. And there's the pink cheeks, which I'll also do like a little scribbly outline around those too. And I think that is the page finished. So I hope you've enjoyed this page where I've used these new products from Dina Wakley. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon.